classes, there's a couple components to classes that we talk about.
Okay.
Of course, number one will be swim lessons,
Yep.
and we'll have Becky talk about the specifics of that.
Nice.
And those are offered through the city of Phoenix at a dirt cheap price.
Yeah.
And then we also have discounts sometimes. And there are occasions where we do have promotions or giveaways, or we'll do events where we'll actually give some of those away free.
Cool.
So there are all those components, and then the CPR classes as well. We all know that we are very lucky here in the city of Phoenix, actually valley-wide, to have an average 5-minute response time for a fire truck. Much closer, a little bit better if you're near a fire station or not on the outlying edges of town.
Yeah.
But regardless, it does take us time once we get that call. We did just have a very successful event with a police officer who lived next by where a little girl drowned. I believe it was just last week.
Okay.
They knew he was a police officer.
Huh.
They started CPR, went and got the police officer. He did great CPR.
Nice.
And it looks like that child, I don't know the outcome yet, but is going to have a chance.
That's good.
And that's the best we can hope for at that point. It's even that it's a little too late. But making that difference and giving that kid a chance with good CPR, knowing how to do CPR, knowing what to do, and performing under pressure. These are very highly emotional, very unstable situations that occur when these incidents occur. And of course, we have to come in and do our best. But if we can get some good CPR going right away from everybody by taking those classes, it just really starts to tip the scales in favor of a patient who's had an event.
Well, yeah, because that could be the difference of them living and them dying.
Oh yeah,
could very well be.
Yeah. So, and if you don't live in Phoenix, you can still go on the Phoenix website, which is what cityofphoenix.gov to research classes. Right, Phoenix.gov classes. And then you could probably find by just Googling if you live in Mesa or Chandler or Scottsdale or Carefree, Cave Creek, whatever. Just search your city. Go ahead, Mark.
And if nothing else, at the very least, you can log on to YouTube and get an American Heart tutorial.
Oh, good idea.
I mean, it's better to have the class, of course, because you're going to get that one-on-one. You're going to get that feedback. Your hands are not right in place. So we don't want to take away from that. Right. But I mean, at the very least, if it comes down to it, to familiarize yourself, we would even go to YouTube.
Well,